The river was cut by the world's great flood and runs over rocks from the basement of time. And some of the rocks are timeless raindrops. Under the rocks are the words, and some of the words are theirs. Time and water have washed away the stories of the past. Today, 30 minutes outside the City of Angels, tucked away in the mountains just beyond Azusa, some hardy adventure-driven souls still wade the banks of the San Gabriel River, hoping to strike it rich. This is part of their story, at least how it was relayed to a couple graduate students.
It was me and my buddy, actually, and I met this old guy, and we had found a whole bunch of iron pyrite, fool's gold.
Yeah.
We found it was all over the place. We were like, woo, rich, man! And we filled up this baggie that we had our sandwich in, and we made camp, and we met this one old guy, and he looked like a monk. I mean, he had the
beard and
overalls, and the beard, and he had two mules.
Oh,
whoa!
Awesome,
Called Jesse and Jenny, I think it was.
How cliche is that, man?
But so he's sitting around the camp. We shared some food with him, and we said, "Hey, we found a little bit of gold. You want to see it?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And this is back when we were in the, just out of the Navy.
Yeah.
And I showed him my bag, and he started laughing, and he threw it away, and he goes, "That's fool's gold, man." He goes, "I'll come back tomorrow and show you guys how to pin some gold."
Yeah.
We're like, "Okay, cool." But he took off and on. Then we started thinking about it. We're like, "Hey, man. He just threw all of our bag of gold in the weeds while we're asleep, and he's gonna come back and get that, So, but the next day, he came back with his mules and a sluice box, and he showed us where to look and what gold really looked like and how it acted and stuff like that. That's how I started.
That's cool.
And then if you pan one pan of gold and find one little tiny nugget, if you're any kind of an outdoorsman, man, you get hooked.
Yeah.
Took me out here one time and we found gold.
Right.
And I mean, you know how they talk about the gold fever?
Right.
Like after that, I just kept wanting to come back. Come back.
And it's fun, you get every time you get gold, it gets inspired to keep going.
Yeah.
While some spoke of a fever for the precious metal, others felt a more urgent need to escape the overwhelming madness induced by society. Then there were those who found a spirit of the new in prospecting that coincided with a transition in their own personal journey.
I used to be a bass guide up in lower and upper Castaic, Lake Casitas. When the economy tanked, nobody was paying $300 a head anymore. So I'm actually a union carpenter for fucking trade trainers right now. So I got a couple weeks off right now in between sets. So kids are off for vacation. They're home and mom works up in killing time. I'm back up here in the morning too.
Yeah.
Come here about 3 on 4 days a week if I can,
What binds these tales is a passion for discovery of the unknown, and an understanding that sifting through sediment and shoveling up river rocks can help us appreciate life on a level one can only know through experience.
Look at your surrounding. Look where you're at.
Yeah, right. That's the main thing.
That's
Huh?
it.
Yeah.
Running by, the birds overhead, and
Yeah.
you know, kind of a quiet day.
To have the destination of a waterfall or something like that, that's better than like, okay, let's walk into the desert. And if you have a can on you, there's always something cool to do when you sit down for a minute, you know. Hey, I wonder, that looks like a good spot. You just, dip it in and you find a little bit of color. I'll have to remember this, you know.